you're most welcome. Before I say anything, I first want to appreciate the team that is working with me. They are the best team that one could ask for. They have done everything possible to make sure that we manage the overwhelming numbers. As you can clearly see, that the numbers are overwhelming. I don't need even to tell you that, because you can just look behind you and see that the numbers are overwhelming. We started this exercise on the 1st of this month, and now this is the second week that is coming to an end, but the numbers are overwhelming. Like we told you, the same exercise that is happening here is also happening countrywide. In our sub-regional offices, we have also our registrars across the constituencies in Uganda doing the same exercise. So, meaning the numbers are overwhelming. So if we had asked that these exercises are only restricted to the sub-regions and the head office, then we wouldn't manage the numbers, because the numbers are really overwhelming. So this is the 7th day that we are working, and next week will be the final week. As I have said, the numbers are overwhelming, and we need to compile the report from the registrars, from the sub-regional offices, so that we can give you a report on that. So for now, we cannot give you the figures, but as the exercise comes to an end, we shall give you a conclusive report, including the figures and everything. But for now, we can tell you the exercise is going on very well, and we expect many people to turn up. There are those who have already made appointments, there are those who are booked, there are those who are booking at the sub-regional offices, there are those who are booking here. So we are really grateful, and we still encourage our members who are out there to also come. Those who are intimidated, before anything, let me condemn Tuesday's attack on us. It is shameful that the forces who are supposed to protect us are the ones attacking us. It was not called for. It was not necessary. I know it was some kind of intimidation to intimidate our people, but nevertheless, it's like it even energized them the more. Because after that shooting, you can see the numbers are even increasing. They thought shooting at us would make our people not come or not turn up, but it instead encouraged them to come the more. And that shows that Ugandans are willing and are ready to make sure that we come 2026, we shall move to a new Uganda under under the able leadership of our one and only President, Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. This is just the hint of what is supposed to happen in 2026. You can see, you can testify to that. So we want to thank you for always being there for us and for always covering up for us. If something had happened to one of us, I believe most of you were around and you would see actually what happened. So we appreciate you so much. And let my comrade first translate that in Uganda before we tell you anything else.
Foremost, I would like us to think about a few things. Number one, we have the African Union guidelines that were passed in 2017, that was around November of 2017, regarding access to information and involvement in the general electoral processes by all citizens in Africa. I think it's quite imperative for all of us to make sure that the different stakeholders, including those ones that do appoint the Electoral Commission itself, the media, civil society organizations, citizens, all of us have a part to play regarding this particular exercise. So it could only be quite painful if some individuals tend to suffocate the others just because they feel they probably have a bigger say on who appoints the Electoral Commission. They have a bigger say on the military, for example. But we as the National Unity Platform, I would like our members to be sure that we are not intimidated. We are here because NUP this is a mass party. This is a party for the concern regarding the issue of celebrities that are vying for the party ticket. Like I said, NUP is a mass party. There is no one who is more equal than another. Even while you come here, our grounds for assessment are going to be quite clear. 60% ground and 40% through the vetting process. And anyone, where for you a celebrity, you are known elsewhere, everywhere, it does not matter whether for you are known in Kampala and you are contesting in Masaka. For us, we shall go and assess the ground in Masaka. and not in Kampala. Wherefore you are known on the media, for us we shall go to the ground and assess if the ground does know you. So, about the issue of defectors that are interested in the party flag, like we said, our party constitution is quite clear on who is a member of the National Unity Platform and who is not, and when does someone cease to be a member of the party. So I strongly believe if someone comes to this particular desk with all the credentials that were probably stipulated in our advert, they are welcome. Let them come, so long as they tick all the boxes, even regarding those ones about who is a member according to our party constitution. They will be welcome and they will participate in the process fairly and squarely like any other Ugandan. The members vying for the card, like my comrade earlier stipulated, NUP, whereas, you know, what I would say, I would like colleagues to acknowledge the fact that this is power, and somehow people think, and we should all be cognizant of the fact that power is fought for and it is not assumed. There are certain things that we might actually not be able to control ourselves as a party, and because this is a contestation, it is a contestation where some people consider it a do or die. However, for us as the National Unity Platform, one of our core values include a discipline, and those are some of the things we shall probably use in the due course of the vetting process to ensure that we are actually able, those are some of the things we shall actually use to ensure you score on the 40% while we are trying to carry out the vetting process. No one should assure any of the voters down there that they are already ticket holding members of this or to say flag bearers of this party, because all members will be treated equally and squarely. We are all equal in this particular party, and no one should assure you. There are so many people out there that are contesting. They tell you your association with ABCD will earn you a party flag. That is wrong. We are going to carry out our exercise and the due diligence. Headquarters with numbers. Still, I will further emphasize, Ugandans have the right of assembly, right of association, and therefore, Ugandans have a right to be wherever they have to be, so long as we do not have anything that has been put that restricted access. Once that has not been put anywhere, Ugandans have a right. I have a right to be wherever I want to be at a particular time T. I have a right of assembly, a right of association. Then, lastly, big challenge regarding the youth elections, at youth nominations at the various at our various villages, where the Electoral Commission has really adamantly refused to nominate our candidates, basically because of their association with the National Unity Platform, playing them tricks here and there, games, so that at the end of the day, the National Unity Platform is unable to present, because this NRM government is so desirous to control that narrative that they actually have the young people on their side. However, the Electoral Commission, we are kindly calling upon all of you to play that impartial role that you are actually mandated to. Try to be as impartial as possible. Do not really suffocate people. The voice of the people is the voice of God.